I'm sure that everyone who's come today is going to leave with, everyone will leave with what they need. That's what I've found, is like whenever we come to Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, everyone receives what it is that they need. And so everyone will go away with something different. Something will be changed, something will be answered, something will be healed, whatever it is. Like what we see in the Gospels. Whenever the crowds would gather around Christ, whatever they needed was what they left with, whether it was physical healing or whether it was intercession for someone else or whatever. Every human need was met by Christ. That continues in the presence of the Blessed Sacrament. So I think that one of the things that I would encourage is that people speak about that they speak about the encounter that they've had with Christ in the Eucharist. Because if you look at the Gospel passages, the reason the crowds gather around Jesus is because people speak about him. They say, I met this man, he did this for me, he told me this, he healed me of this. And that draws other people to come and have an experience, to meet him and to encounter him. So that would be my first thing, is don't keep it for yourself, I suppose, is what you have received. Speak about. If we love others, we should want that they have what we have, and that the good things we've experienced, they experienced. So I think that's one of the first things. And the other is continue this. This is not, the purpose of these type of days is not just so that we can have these one-off days where we spend time with Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament. The purpose of these days is that this might become and enter into the daily habits of people's lives, because Christ is worthy of that. He sits in the Blessed Sacrament and waits. He gives time to anyone who wants to have time with him. And I think that one of the most precious things that we can give is our time and our attention. I think that is kind of, at least I think Simone Weil, she has a quote where she says that the purest form of generosity is attention. And so just to give attention is the first act in which we can actually be generous. And so the Lord is there giving us all of his attention, all of his time. And if we can just respond in our week by finding some time for him, where we can give him our time and attention, I also think that would be, that's my prayer, that would be one of the consequences of a day like today, is that that a day like today just becomes an ordinary day where the Lord's just loved in the Blessed Sacrament as he should be. Yeah.